Jimmy Kahn with his shoulder said, Francis, could Bobby have a moment? And I go like this, action, I just walk across.
Robert Duvall, a legend of Hollywood whose career spans over 6 decades, has long been celebrated for his discipline, professionalism, and integrity. Known as a consummate gentleman in the film world, Duvall has quietly influenced generations of actors and filmmakers. For years, he maintained a reputation of calm composure, avoiding controversy while contributing to some of cinema's most iconic works. Recently, at the age of 94, Duvall chose to reflect publicly on his decades-long journey, revealing insights about the industry, relationships, and the challenges behind the scenes. His perspective offers a rare glimpse into the realities of filmmaking, where collaboration and conflict often coexist. Through his reflections, Duvall emphasizes the importance of honesty, historical accuracy, and integrity in recounting Hollywood history. His revelations are less about blame and more about offering a truthful and nuanced understanding of the industry, its pressures, and the lessons learned from navigating its complexities over a lifetime of discipline and craft. Duvall's career reflects a deep dedication to the art of acting. He wasn't driven by fame or public attention. Instead, he focused on doing the work right, consistently showing up prepared and committed. Colleagues and audiences admired him not just for his talent, but for his reliability, humility, and respect for the collaborative process. He understood that acting is as much about professionalism and integrity as it is about performance, and he made a conscious effort to build meaningful working relationships and contribute fully to every project. This approach allowed him to adapt and thrive in an industry that can be unpredictable and often unforgiving. Over time, his reputation as someone dependable and thoughtful became one of his greatest assets. Rather than seeking the spotlight, Duvall let his craft speak for itself, allowing his performances to carry the weight of his dedication. His career shows that success is not just about recognition or awards. It's about consistency, care, and the willingness to put in the work day after day. Beyond the screen, his influence extended quietly through mentorship, shaping younger actors and leaving a legacy of artistry grounded in discipline, humility, and respect for the craft. The weight of silence. Throughout his career, Duvall maintained a quiet awareness of the dynamics around him. He noticed tensions, rivalries, and subtle behaviors on set, but he chose discretion over confrontation. This wasn't because he was afraid, but because he respected the collaborative nature of filmmaking. By keeping his observations to himself, he allowed productions to proceed smoothly and ensured that attention remained on the work rather than personal disputes. Over time, this accumulation of quiet insight gave him a deep understanding of human behavior and the creative process. He learned how relationships and unspoken tensions can influence performances, shaping both the environment and the art produced. Now, in reflection, he feels compelled to share some of these lessons, not to criticize anyone, but to provide a realistic perspective on working in Hollywood. His silence became a tool for learning, observation, and careful judgment, offering wisdom born from years of navigating complex professional relationships. The insights he offers highlight that understanding and patience often matter more than speaking out, showing how discretion can be a powerful form of professionalism. The importance of reflection. As he grew older, Duvall began to reflect on his experiences and the broader history of Hollywood. He noticed that many stories told about the industry were simplified, missing the nuances of collaboration, compromise, and human dynamics. This realization prompted him to think more deeply about his own career, the lessons he had learned, and how he had grown both as an actor and as a person. Reflection allowed him to see patterns in his work, recognize pivotal moments, and understand how challenges shaped his approach to acting and collaboration. It also gave him a sense of responsibility to offer guidance to younger actors entering the industry. Rather than focusing on gossip or sensational stories, Duvall's reflections emphasize insight and honesty, helping others navigate the challenges of professional life with integrity. By looking back thoughtfully, he found a way to contribute to the ongoing conversation about the craft, leaving a legacy that balances admiration for the artistry of filmmaking with an honest acknowledgement of its complexities. The challenge of collaboration. Duvall's experiences show that filmmaking is rarely simple or seamless. Projects involve a mix of personalities, creative visions, and expectations, which can sometimes lead to tension or conflict. He learned that understanding these dynamics is crucial for success. By approaching collaboration with patience, awareness, and professionalism, he was able to maintain focus on the work rather than getting caught up in disagreements or rivalry. He observed that even the most celebrated collaborations often included subtle competition and conflict, and that navigating these challenges skillfully could produce stronger creative outcomes. His approach highlights that talent alone is not enough. Emotional intelligence, empathy, and strategic thinking are just as important for long-term success. Duvall's career demonstrates that great art can emerge from carefully managed tension and thoughtful collaboration, showing that working through challenges is often a necessary part of achieving excellence in any creative endeavor. Professionalism above all. A defining trait of Duvall's career was his unwavering professionalism. He prioritized preparation, respect for colleagues, and dedication to storytelling above personal issues or grievances. By handling conflict gracefully and focusing on shared goals, he maintained strong relationships and helped productions run smoothly. His reputation for integrity, patience, and reliability became as valuable as his talent, earning him the trust of directors, actors, and crew alike. Duvall's approach demonstrates that long-term success in creative industries depends on both skill and character. By balancing personal integrity with professional demands, he showed aspiring actors that cultivating both craft and character is essential. His example encourages a focus on collaboration, ethical behavior, and consistent effort, highlighting how professionalism can sustain a career over decades while leaving a positive, lasting impact on colleagues and the industry as a whole. The influence of early peers. Duvall's formative years were shaped by his interactions with other aspiring actors. Sharing spaces, auditions, and rehearsals exposed him to both supportive and challenging behaviors, teaching him lessons in humility, focus, and professionalism. Observing how peers responded to competition and collaboration helped him understand the importance of maintaining principles and boundaries. Rather than fostering resentment, he used these experiences to refine his own approach, learning to navigate relationships thoughtfully while staying committed to his craft. These early lessons in human behavior and professional etiquette influenced his later collaborations, helping him approach projects with patience, awareness, and empathy. By reflecting on his early experiences, Duvall demonstrates that the lessons learned in the beginning of a career about resilience, adaptability, and maintaining integrity are often the foundation for long-term success and growth in any competitive creative environment. Navigating conflict in filmmaking. Conflict is inevitable in filmmaking, and Duvall learned to handle it with composure and strategy. He recognized that differences in vision or personality could create tension, but instead of reacting impulsively, he observed, adapted, and maintained professionalism. Managing conflict effectively, he realized, doesn't mean avoiding it. It means responding in ways that support the overall project while protecting one's integrity. This approach allowed him to preserve his relationships, contribute positively to the creative process, and ensure productions remained on track. His experience underscores the importance of emotional intelligence, self-awareness, and strategic thinking in collaborative environments. By navigating difficult dynamics thoughtfully, Duvall not only safeguarded his career but also enhanced the quality of the work around him, showing that the subtle skill of managing human interactions is often as crucial to success as raw talent or technical ability. Learning from difficult dynamics. Even in tense or challenging situations, Duvall found opportunities for growth. Observing conflicts, rivalries, and the strengths and weaknesses of others allowed him to improve his craft and professional approach. He learned patience, adaptability, and the importance of focusing on work rather than personal grievances. Difficult dynamics became a form of instruction, teaching him how to respond thoughtfully, maintain composure, and approach collaboration strategically. These lessons reinforce the idea that professionalism extends beyond talent. It includes how one navigates challenges, manages relationships, and learns from adversity. By treating obstacles as opportunities, Duvall cultivated resilience and insight that strengthened both his performances and his career longevity. His reflections illustrate that even discomfort and conflict can provide invaluable lessons when approached with thoughtfulness, patience, and a willingness to grow, transforming challenges into meaningful steps toward personal and professional development, balancing admiration and critique. Duvall's reflections reveal a thoughtful approach to evaluating colleagues and collaborators. He recognizes the skill, dedication, and talent of those he works with while also acknowledging the challenges and tensions that naturally arise in creative environments. Rather than blindly praising or harshly judging, he seeks a balanced perspective that appreciates both accomplishments and the realities of working together. This balance allows him to navigate professional relationships with maturity, showing respect for others without ignoring difficulties or conflicts. His approach encourages a nuanced understanding of collaboration, where admiration for craft coexists with critical reflection. Duvall demonstrates that honoring achievements and recognizing complexities are not mutually exclusive. Instead, they can inform one's own growth and professional judgment. By modeling this careful balance, he offers guidance for navigating industries that are competitive and complex, highlighting the value of insight, empathy, and fairness. His reflections remind readers that constructive evaluation and respect for talent can coexist, fostering a deeper appreciation of both human dynamics and the artistry involved in collaborative work. Ultimately, he suggests that success in creative fields comes not just from technical skill, but also from the wisdom to recognize, respect, and thoughtfully respond to the strengths and challenges of others. Lessons from iconic collaborations. Duvall's experiences on landmark films illustrate the practical lessons of working in high-pressure, collaborative environments. He observed firsthand how interpersonal dynamics, competition, and differing expectations could influence the quality of performances and the overall outcome of a project. Despite these challenges, Duvall focused on his preparation, adaptability, and professionalism, ensuring that he contributed meaningfully to the collective effort. His approach highlights the importance of staying grounded and attentive, even when external pressures or rivalries create tension. He learned that success in complex productions requires patience, resilience, and strategic awareness, not just talent. These lessons extend beyond acting. They demonstrate how thoughtful engagement, respect for collaborators, and careful attention to one's own work can elevate collective outcomes. Duvall's reflections offer aspiring professionals insight into the realities of collaboration. Creative excellence is achieved not solely through individual brilliance, but through a combination of skill, dedication, and mindful teamwork. By sharing these experiences, he provides a roadmap for navigating the interpersonal and practical challenges of high-stakes creative environments. Understanding human behavior in film, Duvall emphasizes that acting is deeply intertwined with understanding human behavior. Performing authentically requires more than memorizing lines or executing direction. It involves observing colleagues, interpreting subtle interactions, and responding to emotional cues. He recognized that performances are shaped by relationships and dynamics on set, making empathy and awareness essential tools for an actor. By studying behavior both on and off camera, he developed a nuanced understanding of timing, motivation, and emotional depth, which informed his craft and enhanced his ability to connect with audiences. His approach highlights that acting is as much about observation and insight as it is about technical skill. Duvall's reflections reveal that understanding human nature enables performers to navigate complex social environments, adapt to different personalities, and deliver authentic, compelling performances. Through this lens, he models a holistic approach to the craft, showing how attention to interpersonal dynamics can improve both individual artistry and the collaborative success of an entire production. The role of integrity. Integrity is central to Duvall's philosophy and career. He emphasizes honesty, ethical conduct, and adherence to professional standards, both in public and behind the scenes. Integrity, for him, involves consistently prioritizing respect, truthfulness, and fairness in all interactions. By maintaining these principles, he built a reputation for reliability and credibility, which helped sustain long-term professional relationships Duvall shows that character matters as much as talent in building a lasting career and meaningful contributions. His reflections illustrate that integrity is not situational. It is a guiding principle that informs decision-making, professional behavior, and the way one responds to challenges. In an industry often focused on image and perception, Duvall's example underscores that consistency, ethical behavior, and a commitment to one's values can leave a more enduring mark than fame or accolades alone. Balancing public persona and private reality. Duvall navigated the tension between public image and private reality with care. He understood that Hollywood often emphasizes appearances, media narratives, and performative behavior, yet he sought to remain authentic in his work and interactions. Recognizing the difference between perception and reality, he maintained professional conduct while preserving personal integrity. His reflections highlight the importance of aligning public behavior with private values, ensuring that the image presented does not compromise ethical standards or personal principles. By managing this balance thoughtfully, Duvall demonstrates that authenticity can coexist with the demands of public life. His experience provides a valuable lesson for anyone working in high-visibility fields. Maintaining credibility and trust requires navigating the intersection of perception and reality with honesty, consistency, and mindfulness. The value of mentorship and example. Duvall's career illustrates the importance of leading through example and mentorship. By demonstrating professionalism, resilience, and thoughtful collaboration, he provided guidance to younger actors, showing them how to navigate challenges while maintaining integrity. His mentorship extended beyond direct instruction, influencing peers and colleagues through the behaviors he modeled on and off set. This approach emphasizes that mentorship is about more than teaching skills. It's about embodying values, work ethic, and ethical standards that others can emulate. Duvall's reflections suggest that acting as a positive example can shape an entire generation, fostering a culture of respect, responsibility, and excellence. By mentoring through both actions and insight, he extended his impact beyond performance, contributing to the long-term development of the industry and the people within it. Resilience in a changing industry. Duvall's reflections reveal the resilience required to thrive amid Hollywood's constant evolution. Over decades, he adapted to shifts in trends, technology, and audience expectations while maintaining a high standard of work. His approach combined flexibility with a steadfast commitment to craft and professionalism, allowing him to remain relevant and respected. Resilience for Duvall is not just about surviving change, but sustaining excellence and integrity despite it. His career demonstrates that longevity in creative industries depends on continuous learning, adaptability, and the ability to stay composed under pressure. These insights offer guidance for anyone navigating dynamic professional landscapes, showing that enduring success comes from a combination of skill, adaptability, and the strength to persist through uncertainty. The complexity of legacy. Duvall reflects on legacy as a multifaceted concept, recognizing that public memory often simplifies complex careers. He emphasizes the importance of acknowledging both achievements and challenges, providing a nuanced understanding of one's contributions. For Duvall, legacy encompasses not just the work itself, but also the principles, values, and lessons that inform it. By sharing his reflections, he seeks to contribute to a more accurate and thoughtful record of Hollywood history and the realities of creative collaboration. His perspective encourages a deeper consideration of what it means to leave a meaningful legacy. It is not only the tangible outcomes that endure, but the integrity, effort, and human experience behind them. This approach advocates for embracing complexity rather than idealization, highlighting the importance of understanding the full scope of professional and artistic journeys. A lifelong commitment to truth. Duvall's reflections highlight his unwavering dedication to honesty and transparency throughout his life and career. He emphasizes that sharing his experiences is not intended to criticize or single out colleagues, but to provide an accurate record of Hollywood's realities. By speaking openly about collaboration, tension, and competition, he offers a richer, more complete understanding of the industry's inner workings. This commitment to truth demonstrates respect not only for the craft of acting, but also for those navigating it. Duvall's approach shows that honesty, even when it is difficult, fosters growth, understanding, and a professional culture rooted in integrity. He models the idea that preserving accuracy and sharing lessons learned benefits future generations, providing them with guidance to approach their careers thoughtfully. His reflections suggest that a career built on transparency and principle contributes more meaningfully to the industry than fame or accolades alone. In this way, Duvall's dedication to truth becomes both a moral compass and a practical tool for anyone seeking to understand and navigate the complexities of Hollywood. Final reflections on career and industry. Looking back on his career, Duvall expresses pride in his work, the relationships he cultivated, and the lessons he gained over the years. He balances admiration for his peers with acknowledgement of the challenges he encountered, emphasizing that professional success is measured not solely by awards or recognition, but by consistency, integrity, and thoughtful engagement. His reflections underscore the value of maintaining professionalism even amid adversity and navigating complex human dynamics with patience and awareness. By sharing these experiences, Duvall provides a more nuanced understanding of Hollywood, highlighting the interplay between human behavior, creative collaboration, and artistic achievement. His perspective encourages readers to appreciate both the artistry on screen and the effort, strategy, and ethical choices behind it. This balanced outlook allows aspiring professionals and audiences alike to recognize the depth of commitment required to sustain a meaningful career in the arts. Inspiring the next generation, Duvall's reflections serve as a guide for emerging actors and creatives, offering both inspiration and practical wisdom. He demonstrates the importance of preparation, professionalism, and emotional intelligence, emphasizing that success requires more than talent alone. By reflecting on his own experiences, including challenges and conflicts, he illustrates how patience, adaptability, and integrity are essential for navigating competitive environments. His story encourages newcomers to approach their careers with mindfulness and resilience, learning from both successes and setbacks. Duvall's insights show that a meaningful legacy is built not only through remarkable performances, but also through the principles and practices one cultivates over a lifetime. By sharing this knowledge, he leaves a roadmap for future generations to pursue sustainable and fulfilling careers while upholding the values that underpin true artistry. The enduring legacy of Robert Duvall. Duvall's reflections affirm that a lasting legacy is shaped by dedication, integrity, and thoughtful collaboration. His career exemplifies how professionalism, resilience, and insight can influence not only personal success but also the broader culture of an industry. By sharing his experiences, he deepens the historical understanding of Hollywood, highlighting that great art emerges from the careful blending of talent, effort, and human dynamics. His legacy is preserved not only in iconic performances but also in the wisdom, mentorship, and example he provides to colleagues and future generations. Duvall's life demonstrates that the true measure of impact lies in the combination of craft, character, and reflection, leaving a lasting imprint that extends far beyond the screen. Hollywood. Through a reflective lens, Duvall encourages audiences and industry insiders to view Hollywood with nuance, recognizing both achievements and challenges. He underscores that the stories behind iconic films are rarely simple, shaped as they are by collaboration, human behavior, and creative negotiation. His reflections highlight the value of thoughtful introspection in preserving authentic histories and understanding the dynamics behind cinematic success. By sharing these insights, Duvall fosters a culture of honesty, appreciation, and respect, emphasizing that the legacies of film are built not just on the final performances, but on the relationships, effort, and care invested throughout the creative process. His perspective invites a deeper recognition of the artistry, complexity, and human elements that define Hollywood,